Hey guys, Ruby Ryan, JKU here. I've been wanting to do this video for a little bit. Uh, it's a kind of a how-to, I guess, but um, hopefully to help you guys. Anyone that wants to get their vehicle sponsored, there's I guess I say sponsorship or product ambassador, pro staff. There's a lot of different names for it. So I have been sponsored before for snowboarding and hunting, and now I've gotten my Jeep sponsored by a few companies as well. So I see a lot of people that want to do that. Some people think it's silly to do or whatever. I think it's cool. I like to build relationships with companies, and that keyword relationship is important. Instead of trying to get free stuff, you're trying to build a relationship with companies. So first thing you have to do, it's not that you have to have some amazing vehicle or tons and tons of money or winning tons of races. There's nothing to do with it. Sponsorship or product ambassador, as I said, is about a relationship between you and the company. You are essentially an unpaid salesperson where you are doing work for them to help promote, push, sell their product. In return, they give you a discount on stuff or free stuff, etc. Now, the thing with this, if you do make it happen and you get free stuff or whatever, you need to go above and beyond your part of the relationship. It's not the company won't do that. I mean, over time, if you're doing great, they may give you better deals or more free stuff or something. But your job is to help promote the products for that company. By doing that, you need to essentially yourself be marketable. As I said, it's not about having some crazy car, winning races, that sort of thing. It's about exposure and getting the word out to people. So things like having a huge Instagram following, of course, that help. Lots of YouTube videos, big Facebook following, being involved with different clubs, groups, youth organizations, things like that to help promote that the company wants to put their name on it because they like it. The first thing you should do is start out making a resume. And I know that sounds simple, but as I said, it's a job. It's an unpaid sales position. You're paid with product or discounts. So the first thing you need to do is put together a resume. This should include anything a normal resume would, experience that might help. You can talk about your vehicle a little bit, but honestly, they don't care. They want the people that are going to promote. So you talk about what you can do for them. And also in that resume, that letter you send, it should have what you're expecting of them. If you have events coming up and you want them to pay for that, or you are doing something on your vehicle and you need this for, you could explain why you need that or what it is that you need. After you make initial, or you get this information together, it's time to make initial contact. You need to find out. Just sending an email sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. If you can find out the person that is in charge of the sponsorships and stuff, and get a hold of them, if you can find out who they are. Things like LinkedIn is actually pretty good for stuff like that, to find out the people that you need to talk to. Sometimes you can just call and ask, email and ask, who do I talk to? Where do I send it? A lot of companies have went to like a form you fill out, which is, I don't know. I like it because it's easier, but it's, in a way, it's kind of a, they don't always get to see what they're, it all looks the same on paper. So I would recommend trying to get a hold of the person directly is best. If you can't, send an email. What's it going to hurt other than a no thanks or no response or whatever? More than likely, a lot of the companies, if you're decent, they'll give you a good discount, 30, 40, 50% off sometimes. Sometimes they'll throw in free hats or stickers or whatever. It's really just a matter of making yourself marketable, and then following up on that promise, because once you have a few sponsors, it's really easy to get more, because those companies, you can list it. You can say, well, look, I'm already a sponsor sponsored by this company, and this is what I'm doing for them. You can send examples of reviews you've done, or shows you've won with their product or whatever it might be. So you're constantly trying to, just like in your real career, trying to build up your reputation, your marketability, and having that that resume that really stands out from other people. So you can start small. You don't have to have 50,000 followers to to pick up a sponsor, but it helps. They like you to go to a lot of shows and stuff like that. That is a thing. But it's not even so much, it's at the shows. Are you a personal person? Do you talk to people? Do you say, hey, that would be great, except, have you ever checked out this product, or you should add this to that kind of thing. Just talking to people and being out there. Same thing on Facebook and whatever. You see someone asking about something, you promote it, you throw a link out there, say, hey, check these guys out. They got a nice product. Review everything you can. So if you have a Facebook or YouTube channel or a blog or whatever, if you buy something, even like not even from one of these companies, you go buy something, do a review on it and put that review out there so people can see it. All those things help, so you can say, hey, well, this is a review I did for this product or this company. I could do this for you too. So having that bag of tricks, as I call it, and more reviews and feedback on stuff, that will attract companies to you and to your vehicle. So getting sponsored, it's really not as hard as you think. It takes a little bit of work once you do get it. Like I said, you need to over deliver on your promise. That's what will keep them there. You're building a relationship, not getting free stuff. You really need to remember that. It'd be the same as if you went out and did a bunch of work for a company promoting their product and they just said, sorry, we're not doing anything for you. It's kind of the same thing. So if they give you free stuff, over deliver. That's all I can say. Over deliver on it, and make sure that client's happy. So hopefully this video will help you guys out a little bit. For those that are looking to get sponsored, start small, go for smaller companies. The big ones will probably ignore you, at least right off the bat. But I would try and start for some of the smaller companies, explain what you can do for them, why they should sponsor you, get it out there, and hopefully they'll give you a good discount, and take that discount, buy their product, install it, do an install video or a review on it after, and keep going, keep pushing it. And every time you do, take a picture, screenshot, send it to them, send them the links, whether it has 0 views, send it to them, so at least they see what you're doing, which that will help, one, to make them affirm to them that that it is working and that you are helping. And then into the future, as they start to see a return from that, you might start getting, hey, let's send you this to test out. Whatever. I did an example years ago. I had ordered a headlamp flashlight for duck hunting, and I really liked it. So I just ordered it from this company I never heard of. So I wrote a review on it on a blog that I was writing for, and I sent it to them. And a few weeks later, they emailed me back and said, hey, we're sending you another light. We'd like you to test it and review it for us. So I did, and it worked out pretty cool. I had a pretty good relationship with those guys for a while. They'd send me stuff, I'd test it and write about it. So, review everything you can and just get it out there. That's what people like, especially with today's, the way YouTube and Facebook and all, it's all digital media that people want. It's cheaper than paying for advertising on TV or magazines. So well worth it to review every little thing you buy and put it up. And it's just some time, but you'd be surprised what comes from it. So hopefully this video helps you guys out. Stay tuned for more, and if you have any questions, just post them down. If you can, subscribe, help start getting me out there. So I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.